real business owners.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the other things that we've picked up from you. Force of average. Mm-hmm. You know, that's obviously hitting pretty hard.
That in our podcast actually a few times.
Yeah, we touched on it, and I really love it. You know, I had one of our employees in my office not more than 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she was talking about going to like esthetician school or whatever. I'm like, yeah, cool. Go do that. I'm 100% supportive. But then when that hit, somebody tested positive in her class, and she's like, well, right when I finally pull the trigger on something happens, and that's pulled away from me. So that's when I went into the force of average. I'm like, anytime that you try to do anything in life to try to progress, it's just the way it is. You know, you could stay where you're at and just bitch and moan all you want. No matter what, everybody's going to have problems. But usually the force of average is going to hit when you're trying to progress in life. Would you say that that's accurate?
Yeah, for sure. You know, for those of you that don't know the force of average, my theory, and a theory is something that can't really be proved right.
Right.
And it's something that can't be proved wrong either.
Yeah.
A theory is just a theory that's not a fact yet. And I feel like there's an invisible algorithm that runs this planet, and anytime you're trying to do something great, it wants to keep you good or average. And the way that I came across this thought process is, look at my life, how I just told you.
Yeah.
You know, my family, when I was young, was pretty well to do. They were bankers and entrepreneurs. The S&Ls crashed. We lost everything. We got ran out of town. My dad disappeared. I got adopted. I had to change my name. Finally, life starts taking off again. My stepdad, for whatever reason, started abusing me. Then I drop out of school. I finally get a good job, and then I lose it. Then I got to sell drugs. Like, life's always ups and downs. I make $773,000 in a year. The fucking cops raid my house. I'm like, dude, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every time I think I'm on the right path trying to get somewhere, something comes and takes me and humbles me right back to square one, you know? And I got tired of fighting that.
Yeah.
I got tired of having to fall in love, meet the girl of your dreams, you know? She divorces you. You know, make $1 million, you lose it for some shit that's unforeseeable circumstances. And I thought, okay, so there's got to be something out there that's keeping me on this roller coaster, right?
Exactly.
So I gave it a name because I believe that we're at war, gentlemen. Every day we're at war. And if you're going to go to war against somebody, we go to war in Iraq, war in Afghanistan, the Vietnam War, World War II, we were against Nazis. You have to identify who the hell you're at war against, right? So I had to come up with a name for it. I'm at war against the force of average. Okay, I don't want to be average. I want to be great. I want to have everything coming to me in this life, and I'm willing to work for it.
Yeah.
So I gave it a name because now I got an identifier on my enemy. Then I have to make the decision, okay, so what's the enemy's weapon of choice, right? What is it using against me that keeps beating me? And I realize it's distractions, you know? It distracts you like, hey, life's going good and you get on top of the world. And let's say that you meet the woman of your dreams, you get distracted with her fat best friend. You know what I mean? Right? It happens to guys all the time, fall victim to it. We were just downstairs in a meeting and a lady was talking about she lost all this weight, got ripped. Her husband cheated on her with a fat, ugly chick, you know, and they end up getting divorced. You know, she's at the height of her fucking physicality, looking beautiful.
Yes.
And her husband bangs a fat chick, you know, force of average for him. And, you know, a lot of people, we know a lot of people that have made a bunch of money and then lost it. You know, they found prosperity. We see people all the time. They'll go through something like 75 hard. They'll lose 20, 30 pounds. Shit, 2 months later, they got a beer gut again. You know, that's the force of average. So I decided I did not want to have that anymore. I wanted to have it all. So the distraction, hey, I got where I'm at. The distraction is it's okay. You know, and good will steal from great. So once I identified the enemy and its weapon, I thought, okay, so what is a weapon in my arsenal that's going to allow me to whoop its ass? And I thought, you know, focus is really a superpower. If it's trying to distract us, if we can stay focused, that's a superpower. So, but okay, focus is a very broad word.
Yeah.
So what do we stay focused on? So I broke life down into 4 areas. A grateful mindset, because that's the key to abundance. Your genetics, because that's the key to staying in shape and healthy. Just earlier today, the head of security in this building was walking by. He looked like he'd been through fucking a knife fight, man.
Yeah.
I said, man, what's up with all the stitches and shit, dude? Somebody cut you up in the parking lot or what, man? He said, bro, I did the typical man thing. I was drinking all the time, fucked up, lost my health, was on top of the world, and I had renal failure and a heart attack. So, oh shit. You know, this is a man's man.
Yeah.
You know, he's head of security here in the building. Oh, shit. So you're a tough guy, and the force of average fucking took you down to fucking size, you know, because you weren't focused on your genetics, right? So shit like that. Your grind, which is your business. You know, we got to grind it out every single day. We go in, we keep our nose to the grind. We got to grind out to make our money. And the fourth thing that we focus on, which I believe is the most important, is the group of people you keep in your circle. So if you can focus on winning in all those 4 areas every single day, winning with your gratitude, winning in the gym with your genetics, winning on your job with your grind, winning with the people, your family of choice, the people, your friends, your clients,
Just
your
your
employees,
ecosystem. Yeah.
period, the people around you. If you can focus on wins every single day, not weekly, not yearly, not monthly, but if you can focus on winning every single day in those areas and not go to sleep until you won in those areas every single day, you'll beat the force of average. I came up with that concept in 2017. I ain't been set back since.